Welcome back to N.Rajini Kiranmai YouTube channel. This video, we are going to talk about data types in SQL. First, a data type defines the type of value that can be stored. There are many data types in SQL, and SQL data types are going to define the type of value that can be stored in table column. SQL or Oracle provides two data types. One, built-in data type, as well as second one, user-defined data types. Now we talk about built-in data types. Some of the built-in data types that the Oracle is going to provide is string data types, specifically meant to store characters, number data types to store numerical values, date and time data types are there, which helps us to store when the event happened, like history, or it can be date of birth, etc. Now we see to the different Oracle data types categorized. First category is text type. That means in this data type, you can store text data or character data or string data. In the text data type, we generally use two data types, that is one char and second one varchar2. Char within brackets, we have to specify the size, or we can say the length of the character. And this char data type allows the fixed length character data to the maximum of 2000 bytes. Varchar2 within brackets length or size we specify either in terms of bytes or characters, and this data type is meant for variable length character data, and the maximum length it allows is 4000 bytes. So these two data types are meant to store textual content in your table column. And second data type provided by the Oracle specifically for numbers are as follows. One, number within brackets size, and second one, number within brackets precision and comma scale. That is, we are going to provide two parameters over here. And number size is meant for integer data type. Number within brackets precision and scale, this data type is meant for decimal point numbers. These are the basic data types that we use for the number. So data types that are used to store integer values or to store decimal point values. There are many subtypes for these numbers. They are des or decimal. This subtype is also for numbers, and this one is for storing fixed point decimal numbers. So this is the subtype for this number within brackets precision and scale. And another subtype is also there for this is double precision and float. So this is for floating point number with maximum of 38 digits of precision it is going to allow. And there is one more data type I said earlier, that is number within brackets size. This is meant for integers, we said, right? So there is another subtype for this number, that is int or integer and small int. So it allows integer values and to the maximum of 38 digits. And now let us move to the third category of Oracle data type, that is date and time data types. So the data type is only just date. And there is another data type, that is timestamp within brackets seconds precision. So this date data type allows us to store the data regarding the date. So how you are going to present the data here is, first two positions are meant for day, and there should be a hyphen. Then month name with only 3 characters. Say for example, if it is a January, JAN hyphen, and last 4 positions are meant for the year specification. And in the timestamp, we can also specify the date. Along with the date, you can also specify hours, minutes, seconds with AM and PM information. So these are all the four basic data types that we come across. And another one is large objects data types are also there in Oracle. So they are CLOB, that is character large object, and this allows to store a variable length single byte character data types up to 128 tetrabytes of data you can store here. And NCLOB, that is natural character large object data type, it allows 128 tetrabytes. But here the difference is Unicode natural characters are allowed here, and CLOB allows a single byte character data. Now let us move to BLOB, that is a binary large object data type. It allows variable length binary data, and the capacity it holds is 128 tetrabytes of a binary data it can hold. And the fourth large object is B5. So this data type is used for storing the external files, and it holds a pointer to the external file. And another one is long. So long allows to store a variable length character data up to the 2 gigabytes of information. And we can also say that this long data type is superseded by CLOB and NCLOB type. And raw is also one of the large object data type, and this allows a variable length binary data of up to the length bytes of 2000 bytes, and we can say this is superseded by BLOB type. Long raw is also there, and its capability is up to 2 gigabytes, and it allows to store a variable length binary data. And this long raw is superseded, as we said earlier, for the raw, that is BLOB data type. And lastly, I just wanted to present the difference between varchar and varchar2 data types. So this varchar is going to be replaced by varchar2 in the next versions. So Oracle suggests the use of varchar2 instead of varchar. Why? We looked at it. Varchar can store only 2000 bytes of characters, whereas varchar2 can store 4000 bytes of character, and that is the reason why Oracle suggests to go for varchar2 instead of varchar. And one more advantage is, if we are going to declare the data type as varchar, and we said varchar of size 10, and we have utilized only 6 positions and 4 are empty space. So it is going to fill that space with null values, and it is not utilized by other data types. Whereas in case of varchar2, the empty spaces will not occupy any space with null values, but it can be utilized by other data types. Because of these two advantages, Oracle suggests to use varchar2 instead of varchar in the coming versions. And this varchar or varchar2 both are meant to hold variable characters in it. Thank you for watching this video.